Welcome to the Biblical Greek 1 class. Before we begin to study the alphabets of the Greek language, which is their starting point, we need to talk about the history of the coming of Greek language into biblical studies. The Greek language is officially the language of the Greeks or the Greek people. The most notable king among the Greeks is known as King Philip. King Philip of Macedon had a son called Alexander. He became known in history as Alexander the Great. King Philip handed over his son Alexander to Aristotle, one of the pillars of Western philosophy, to tutor. It was Aristotle that brought out in Alexander the love for Greek language, Greek culture, and Greek literature. So, by the time Alexander became the king of Macedon, he already has the idea of imposing the Greek culture and language upon the world. When King Philip was assassinated, Alexander became the king in place of his father. And Alexander decided to continue with his father's conquest by conquering the Persians first. And after that, he moved out and conquered the whole Mediterranean world. Alexander became the greatest general ever known in history because it was never reported that he lost any battle until he died. However, as Alexander was traveling around and conquering the people, he was imposing the Greek language upon the conquered people. And Alexander conquered the whole of the Mediterranean world and went as far as India. Thereby, Greek language at that point became an international language. There are three variants of the Greek language. We have the Classical Greek, the Ionic Greek, and the Ionic Greek. Alexander speaks the Ionic Greek, and out of that Ionic Greek came out the form of Greek that is known as Koine Greek. Koine is a Greek word that means common. So Koine Greek actually means the Greek language, the form of the Greek language that was spoken by the common people. And it was in this Koine Greek that the New Testament was written. This is very important for you to note because God decided to communicate the gospel to the common man by using the common language of the world as at that time. And I am one of those who believe that when Paul was saying in the book of Galatians that at the fullness of time God sent his son, one of the activities that marked the fullness of time was the formation of the Greek language so that the gospel could be made known to a large group of people. Now we can begin with the Greek alphabet.